How are you doing?
I am doing great, ma'am. And I am fine. What
Uh,
about you?
yeah, doing great.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes I tell my co-learners or my co-YouTubers to ask me some other questions because every time I'm repeating the same thing. So that's why I ask people to select a topic and to discuss a topic rather than having random discussions, right? Because every time when people come to me with the same questions, ma'am, how to enhance communication skills, how to work on vocabulary. So I tell them, I have already told for so many times. So
Yes.
because there is nothing new. We need
Yeah,
to
yes, definitely.
practice, we need to be consistent, right? You tell, how is your journey going on?
Yeah, ma'am. Journey is going so. I can't say it's pretty well due to
Hmm.
I am also busy and in my school
Hmm.
and last year, no, the school work is hectic and
Hmm.
also I fell ill. So that's why I am not uploading the
Hmm.
video. Recently, I have started no new channel and try to upload the video, especially the shorts video, and working upon my
Okay.
communication skills and especially the shadowing and try to repeat the same manner, especially podcast, your video,
Hmm.
Sunita ma'am video. So try to and also try to inculcate a habit of the reading books. So that's things going on
Okay.
in that manner we can so and I'm giving the 9 to 8 hour school and we feel exhausted, so it's a little
Of
bit
course, it's obvious. Yes, it's obvious. Don't burden yourself much and don't pressure because I know uh, when you work, when you are a woman and you are working woman, things are not easy, right? We
yeah,
have to manage each and everything, be it our chores and family members, bacche ho gaye, then our professional life, right? So we need to
yeah.
give more than we can give.
Yes,
I completely agree, and I would suggest you not to bother about YouTube channel and not to bother about creating videos. Just focus on your health, focus on your mental peace, happiness, and yes,
yes,
simultaneously you can work on your English language. That's
yes ma'am.
sufficient because you are already doing so many things.
Yeah, yes ma'am. So in that manner, can we use a phrase, ma'am? Odds of success against me, some phrases, and I learned some no new phrases. And I read recently. I have
Hmm.
read many books, especially the story and written by the Sudha Murthy. So I,
Hmm. I
I
follow
follow.
her. I follow her, but I haven't read any book of her. And you know what? Actually, I have a good collection of books, I can say. But the thing is, again, I don't get time to read because every time you are full with one activity, busy with one activity or the other. Now, I this is my I guess fifth or sixth session of
Yeah.
today, which I am scheduling, right? And now it's going on in my mind that what would I cook for my dinner? Because I have one more session at 6:30. So how to find time when I do all my chores at night? I feel so tired. I am always running on empty that time. I can't read a page. I just go to bed and I sleep. That's what I do.
Yes,
So
ma'am. We are in the
it's
same boat,
sometimes,
we can say. Yes.
yes,
Sometimes
but
it also
your
happens.
struggle is your struggle is greater than mine because I don't step out, I don't go out, and I don't have to work under someone. You know, as a teacher, there are so many things to do. You need to deal your students, then you need to deal with your coordinator, then principal. So I can't compare my life with you. I am at ease. If I compare my life with you, you have to, tackle so many things. So that's why Vijay, I don't join a school because I know it's not my cup of tea dealing so many things all together. And second thing, I think I love the way I do my things. I can't work under someone now at this age, so I don't
Yes,
join
yes.
any school. It becomes a
Definitely.
little difficult.
Sometimes also I think about what would if I have my own coaching institute, my own business in the
Hmm.
city, my own school. So I
Hmm.
watched a lot of video there. They are now leaving the government jobs and start their new school, new classrooms, and new institutes. Sometime also I have a dream. Yes.
Yes, yes, because as I just mentioned that now I am in that habit of, I have a tendency to dance to my own tune. So it becomes difficult to follow some instructions. Second thing, I think when you are a part of certain organization, you need to be diplomatic also. You can't be very straightforward. You can't be honest. You
Honest.
need to be manipulative. You need to be
Manipulative.
manipulative because
Yes, yes.
people are manipulative. Na? People around you, they play dirty tricks, right?
Yes,
Am I right or
definitely.
wrong?
Yes, 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 ma'am. Very
Right?
true. Yesterday,
Hmm.
I know discussed one
Hmm.
of my colleague. No, the people who are very successful, they can easily manipulate the things and handle. If they
Yes.
have any different tricks to handle, and if they have
Huh.
a capability to read the mind of other person and give
Hmm.
answer according to their opinion, so the person
Yes.
is very successful in a professional life and
Right.
personal life.
Yes. 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 It's true because if we talk about today's time, uh, we need to be diplomatic at home, let alone at workplace, right? We need to be manipulative certain times with our family members to prove some of our points or to put our things in front of them, right? So and I don't have much experience in as a teacher, of course, in school or kind of, but yes, I worked for short span. But I what I experienced that uh, you can't be so simple and naive at your workplace. You can't trust people around you, right? They are so diplomatic. You never know. Sometimes we just pass a statement, we just say anything randomly, and people will pick your words and they will twist your words, and you never know what is going on behind you. They
Yes,
create a
definitely.
whole story, right?
Yes.
So that's what I encountered. So that's why
Yeah.
I try to keep myself away from these kind of things because I can't take. I am very straightforward person. I am the way I am, and I am an honest person. I believe in honesty. And when people manipulate you, they try to trick you, right?
Yes.
So
Ma'am.
I can't buy these kind of people. So better to be in your shell. But every time you can't do this, no, you need to work also. You need to be financially independent. So yes, you can't choose these things. You have to face these
Definitely,
scenarios.
ma'am. No, I easily relate with you. Yesterday, we have to go outside during the school time. It's a not good thing,
Mm,
but it's an emergency due to the
mm,
my four-wheeler paperwork. So I
mm.
asked my principal. So one of the my colleagues say, "You are very innocent. There is no need to. We sneakily go out." So, but it's
Ah.
not my habit. And no,
Hmm.
sometimes
Yes.
very often I think about, ma'am. No, I will be
Mm.
provide my son a mass media communication diploma,
Hmm.
because if we haven't
Yes.
any no skill of the communication, and if we
Hmm.
haven't any capability to convince easily, so some people have a no ability
Yes.
to easily convince another one, whether they are
Hmm.
wrong in their point of view, but they have different tricks. In Rajasthani we can
Yes.
say, तुम ना किसी को भी मीठी दवाई देने में माहिर हो। किसी को भी माहिर हो तुम।
Yes. Hmm. I got your point. See, in if we want to take it in a positive way, so we can say that not everyone has that gift of the gap, right? Not everyone is that much pro in convincing people. But yes, in a very in a negative way, I would say that in my case, I can't be a sycophant. Means I can't butter. I can't go into buttering to persuade people, right? And we also say cajole means to persuade people for your selfish ends, right? So
Yes,
I
yes.
don't believe in cajoling. But yes, you know what, and second thing what happened with me, when I was in a school, I was working as a teacher. So I try to be, and I am the way, actually this is my personality. I am very humble and I am very kind with the people. I always carry a smile, and I talk to people with that humbleness. I prefer kurtis and leggings, and then dupatta. I always carry a dupatta, right? Without dupatta, I don't step out. Even if I have to go to downstairs, I will carry my dupatta. This is my like this is the way I am, right? So one of my colleagues, he told me one day, it's like it's an old matter, I think, when I was working. So she was like, you know what, Neha ma'am, you are very simple, you are so simple, so try to be fashionable. So I was literally shocked to know her views. I told her, see, what do you think what a teacher should be like? Do you think a teacher should flaunt her right, in terms of hair and nail? So I told her in a very in clear words that I believe in simple living and high thinking. This is what I am, and I am proud of myself. I believe in simplicity, and my don't take my simplicity as as my shortcoming or in a negative way. I know where to stand, where to take stand, and I know modernity. It has nothing to do with your attire, with your clothes. It is here. It should be here in our thoughts, right? So, but see, as a teacher, she was also as working as a teacher. She was also a teacher, and she was telling me to be more fashionable. So I was amazed to know her views. How can we people like how can they behave like this, right? So what I the gist of the story is people believe in showing off,
Yes, yeah,
okay,
definitely.
right?
Definitely. I
So
totally agree
they
with you.
judge you. They judge you with your appearance, with your the kind of dresses you carry, right? So
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
present yourself in a very simple way, they take you for granted. इसको तो पता नहीं कुछ आता भी है, right?
Yes.
So you need to flaunt yourself unnecessarily. That's what I don't believe actually. Teenagers, this is the age when you are a teenager. No, this age is all about dreaming and comparing yourself with certain characters of movies or dramas. So girls and boys, they easily get influenced by these kind of things, right? So as a teacher, and I think as a citizen, we should be responsible enough, and we should have a decent personality, what I believe. And rest, everyone has their own choices. So do
Yeah.
you have friends at your workplace?
Yes, ma'am, many friends, and nowadays you know what kind of the environment. But I have a one close friend. She is from the Hindi subject, and I am English teacher
Okay.
in the school. So, but
Mhm.
many friends and some of the my colleague during we took the coaching and we got selected in the same vacancy. So these kind of the friends
Okay.
I have in the same school
Okay.
because
So,
nowadays I am working in my hometown.
okay. Fine.
So
So,
that's
can you rely on that friend sometimes? Because as a human being, sometimes when we are down or we are not doing well, so we feel like sharing our things with someone. Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. So, do you think you have a friend whom you can rely on, whom you can trust? You can share your secrets with that person.
two. I have ma'am two friends, and both are. I think we are in the same situation. Just like my family background and their family ground is the equal, and we know each other
Okay.
since long. So that is why we
Mm-hmm.
try to share as much as we can, and we feel comfortable. Otherwise, no, something we should be personal. No, we can't share. Even sometimes we can't share with our family members. So,
Yes, yes,
so
true that.
yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah,
Yes.
into two friends I try to rely, but after no, it's been 15 year in the government sector, ma'am. So it's a long time, and now
Hmm.
I have learned many things. What kind of things I should be share, what kind of the things I should be personal.
Hmm.
not open, and otherwise people are taking for granted and no start backbitings. So
Yes,
or
right.
eventually
They
I
take
have learned.
advantage.
Yeah, I have learned many.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
I am in school. So when I joined this school, so that time in the 70 teachers in the school, but
Mhm.
nowadays many students got promoted. We are, I think, the around 50. So in that much of the big staff and big league members, so we learned many things and tried to
Mm.
read different personalities. So I would say in last 3 years I have learned many things and try to manage anyhow. I'm not saying we should no say the lie and say the no straight white lie, but sometimes we have to learn to keep silence. There is a not necessary. Sometimes we no go for
Yes,
straightforward. It's a harmful. I realize that.
yes, right.
You people are just manipulating the things, and we are just
Mm.
express our point of view. The some matters, but it is not necessary
Mm.
our point of view, the each and every matters. Sometimes we
Everyone,
start
yes.
talking about our principal and other officers, but the no other hand, the other staff member and colleague, no the reach the principal and start telling about and
Mhm.
with manipulating the things. So I learned many things
Mm.
about express our point of view every matter. So in the position of the principal, they know very well what kind of the situation they are facing, and they have to right to take the right decision. No, no, we can't understand
Yes.
also their position. Sometime we fail to understand their
Mm.
position. What kind of the trauma he or she go through?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, true. I completely see eye to eye whatever you told. See, this is true. That's what I mentioned that we can't be straightforward every time. Sometimes we need to be diplomatic. Sometimes it is not necessary to go and speak up, right? Sometimes we need to keep things in our heart or in our mind only, right? Because not everyone can understand us and we can't convince everyone. Second thing, yes, the authorities we are talking about, they have their limitations, they have their boundaries. They are also accountable for their actions to certain other people. They have to do so many things altogether. They have to tackle the lower staff also, then comes the teaching staff, then administration is different, right? And true that, and every time we are not supposed just to go and speak up. Sometimes it is good not to speak anything, right? And yes, we can't observe or we can't make a judgment until we put ourselves into their shoes. So it is very necessary to understand their situation also. Every time we can't play that blame game, right?
Yes.
So
Once my
very, very nicely. Hmm.
Yes. Once earlier, ma'am, when I joined, so in office and school, no, we have to face some partiality, and it's a true, it's
Hmm.
a happen everywhere. So I got frustrated and tried to shout out these kind of the situation. Why are doing the authorities these kind of things? But once
Hmm.
that I have a habit to listen the motivational video, especially the any dharam gurus and any spiritual kind of the things, and I am a spiritual kind of the person. So once I listen a video, and in this video the person, I forgot the name, he told our hands finger are not equal, and sometimes
Equal.
our parents are not treat
Hmm.
each and every child equally. Little bit they are
Hmm.
partial. So how can we
Partial.
expect from the other person? No.
Maybe I'm having fever, so I will go to see the doctor. And I know that I have to face a long queue. Right. So if I know someone, maybe I know the doctor or I know a nurse, I will definitely go to that nurse. Yes, that we all take the advantage. If we have any license, any right, so we take the advantage. So how can we judge other people? Because we do the same. So
Yes, definitely.
everyone takes the advantage, but yes, it should be on certain level, not beyond the level, then it becomes troublesome,
Yeah,
right?
yes, ma'am. And sometimes we are no exaggerating the things. I have a habit, ma'am, to
Yes.
earlier I have a habit to exaggerate the things and taking the theory seriously the things. Sometimes people are saying
Mm.
in they are not serious talking about no people have a
Yes,
habit.
yes.
And I know, I agree the people are very serious and they are target that particular person. But if we show our strength, so that time they takes their step back. But if we are show our
Ah,
weakness, definitely they will take advantage. And no, whether it's a male or female, even the peon, if we are showing our weakness, so so these kind of things happen.
yes.
We should be strong, and otherwise people try
Mm.
to break us, and especially our confidence and courage.
Yes, and at your workplace, there are many people who try to pull you under the bus, right? And you just told very practical things. It happens when you are, I guess, very sensitive, and you are an overthinker. Then you have to face certain problems, right? Instead of overthinking, I think we should adapt that pragmatic approach, practical approach. Okay, every time we can't be emotional,
Yeah,
because I think if we are over emotional, we are going to put ourselves into hot water, right? So better to be practical enough, right? And I think we should always mind our business. We should not poke our nose into others matters, or keep yourself away from others matter, right? So that's how we can keep ourselves safe and sound at your workplace. Otherwise, emotionally or mentally, you are going to feel little disappointments. These are very practical things, and everyone faces if you are working, because you are dealing with people of different mindsets, right? Not everyone is going to be on the same page, right? Not everyone has the same thought process which you have. So it should be there in mind that he or she has his point of view, I have my point of view. So let's just don't let these points of view clash, and I will mind my business, you mind your business. That's it. This is the best way to work.
I would like to share with you, ma'am, one incident when I was joined. So I just now age of the less than 21. So that
Mhm.
time I joined as a clerical staff in the social welfare department. I had in charge of the hostel that is run by the social welfare department for the BPL girls especially.
Mhm.
So I started work that time according to the previous tradition. No, they have
Hmm.
what kind of they had habit of the cookings and what kind of the stuff they are using that time. So once because the officer knew it's a new girl and very no in a early age and started a no in early age. So I haven't done that time my master also. I just graduated. So officer had came there and start checking whole register and different kind of the files. So and he know very well what kind of the policy I should be apply this
Hmm.
girl.
Hmm.
So just he's I started argument with me. Oh, it's can't justify. How can you work this or that? I am saying, sir, just I am doing the imitating of the former my
Hmm.
colleague. So tell me what kind of the things I should be do in near future. So he is just scolding me continuously because he wants some bribe. I know I knew
Hmm.
after some time from my other colleagues, and
Okay.
he don't know what kind of the family background of my because I am just a
Hmm.
like honest person and simple person.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
after he went away, and I complained my father that time, and my father is also in a clerical staff. So he connected to the officer and saying what kind of things and how dare you
Hmm.
to go my daughter's office.
Ah,
So
right.
that time, and we have a some just political approach also. So he was
Ah.
terribly scolded. So that time he said, "You should tell me before. Why don't you tell me before?" So
Hmm.
that time I have learned people
Yes,
are
see.
this department is not for me, and I started
Hmm.
no studying for to switch the department. And
Hmm.
I started my preparation for the other examination, and I left this job after 2 3 years and joined the education department. So lot of corruption there, and I
Okay.
can't stand. I just dragged 2 3 years this job, and between 2 3 years, I many times I thought I should be leave this job, I should be leave,
Job.
but
Yes, be mindful while doing or performing any actions, because you can't run away from your karma, right? What I deeply
yeah,
believe.
definitely.
So be a nice person, be true to yourself, and be ethically and morally right. So that was a nice interaction with you, Vijay, and happy to have a
Uh,
conversation with you. Take care and
Thank
have
you,
a
ma'am.
nice day.